hundreds of Quebeckers in Graceland pilgrimage. As we celebrate the 40th anniversary of the death of Elvis Presley, hundreds of Quebeckers went to Memphis to pay tribute to the king. François Reny organizes this annual one-week stay for about 20 years. He was surprised to see how many Quebeckers came to this year. He counted at least 10 buses from Quebec stationed near Graceland, the residence of the late singer, on Tuesday. There were plenty of people who spoke French, he said in an interview with the Canadian press from Memphis. We were very surprised. I have never seen as much as this year. Francine Leonard, one of the passengers of a bus from Quebec, has Elvis for idol since childhood. She made the pilgrimage for the third time in 4 years to mark the 40th anniversary. It's very moving to go to Elvis's tomb, she says. I put down a few flowers and made a little prayer. We were in communion together to pay homage to our idol. It's a legend, a myth for eternity. It was, however, the first trip to Memphis for Roland Lachance. The 85-year-old immortalized the king 9 times during his lifetime as a professional photographer for gossip magazines throughout his career. During the candlelight vigil on Tuesday night, he arrested Lisa Marie Presley, the singer's only daughter. I told him I took pictures of his mother and father, he said. Mr. Lachance then photographed it at his request. Increasing interest. Jacques Millet, who administers a Facebook page of Quebec fans of the singer, noticed that their number is only increasing with the passage of time. Elvis fans are of all ages, he says. It's like mythical groups. Mr. Millet, who has made Elvis's personification his livelihood for 30 years, says seeing young people in his 20s at his shows. There are not only white hairs in the audience of my shows, he said. Looks like interest for the king does not want to die. Elvis, it'll always stay. In Quebec, Martin Fontaine will be surrounded by 80 musicians and choristers, including several from the Orchestre Symphonique de Quebec, during a special presentation of the Elvis Experience to mark the 40th anniversary of the King's death on Wednesday night. The 12,000 tickets available were almost all sold for this show presented at the Videotron Centre. The organisers say that 250,000 spectators have already attended the usual performances of the production at the Capitole de Quebec.